Good afternoon to you. This is David Brown, Balance and Triad, Body, Mind, and Spirit. A little later than what I normally am, and I'll explain to you why. It's actually the topic of the video, but what is Balance and Triad? Balance and Triad is what I learned for myself, pieced together through the years, and I found the importance of it when I went in for a simple biopsy for the tumor in my sinus, only to wake up in ICU the next day. When I found out I was ICU, my reaction was okay. Went back the following week and had a cancer diagnosis. I was okay with that. Went back the following week for it turned out to be an 8-hour surgery, and I was okay with that as well. So in simplified terms, that is what was Balance and Triad. It's how I was able to handle that all relatively easy. To me, it was kind of no big deal. I just kind of went with the flow. So I share what I learned so that you can do the same. You can better handle the challenges life throws at you, as well as whatever one's life has already thrown at you. You can better deal with those. So today's topic, and why I'm kind of late, keep your friends close. You've heard me mention on several different videos here that I've been reaching out to friends, contacting them just to say, hey, what's going on? How are you doing? And most of them, I get the contact. A lot of times it's like, hey, it's okay. And I get a little conversation back. But I did have one a week or two ago. It was actually a real conversation, if you will. Facebook Messenger. If you know Facebook Messenger, you can leave voice messages. She left me a voice message and I typed back, and then she left me more voice messages. So it was actually like a conversation. And she thanked me for kind of having that intellectual stimulation of having a conversation back and forth, which due to lockdown stuff we haven't necessarily had. And I realized that I had actually missed that as well. There's a lot of people I send them messages, they'll say, how are things going? They'll say, doing great, how are you doing? Nothing wrong with that, that's fine. I just want to contact people. I want to make sure that I want to actually reach out and find out how these people are going. Like, personally, I kind of want a conversation back and forth, but not everyone's like that, which is, again, it's perfectly fine. We all react differently. I'm just at least having that contact. That was my main thing, is let's have a contact, say, hey, thinking about you, what's going on. So because I was going that mind and I missed it, I've had the horse shows, I got to interact with people, I was able to reach out to my friend of mine, today's Sunday, so maybe Friday, I go, what's your availability this weekend? And we got to have lunch today. I got to sit down, see her face to face, and actually have a good conversation with her and spend some time with her, which is what I enjoyed and what I miss. It's that chance to sit down with someone face to face and talk with them. Now we know energy, just like you send love to someone, you don't have to be in their presence. You simply say a prayer, you don't have to be present with them. And sorry, I just haven't looked this. I got my light on, but it just seems to be pretty dark here because that's just the way it kind of looks on the screen. Hey, you know I get sidetracked. But yeah, to have that interconnection with them directly right there, it's nice to see them. It's nice to give them a hug, feel them there. It's nice to have that actual ability. So in these times here, as I know some of the restrictions are starting to lighten up a bit, if you're able to, reach out to those friends and get to see them face to face. I know I definitely miss that. I miss having a conversation, miss having a face-to-face interaction. Because even as introverts, we'd rather stay kind of locked inside, you still need that human connection, that interaction. Now, a lot of my friends that are at the horse shows, you get that quite a bit. But for those of us that aren't in the horse shows or aren't in aspects like that, if you can, reach out to your friend. Just sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a drink, go for a walk, do something, reach out to them, because and human interaction is so good, and it does work on your body, your mind, and spirit all at the same time. That community of spirituality, which you know, interaction with others, the people you have around you, that's always great to connect to you. To me, it also lifts you up in other ways. Mentally, it stimulates you because you have that connection, that meaning, you know that you matter, you know that you're seen, you know that you're heard. And sometimes I think all that together just makes you feel good inside. So keep your friends close. And again, if you're not able to, especially if you're in different states, message them. Do a phone call, do a live chat. Have those connections, because that support network is such an important aspect. One part of it is just we need it. Human beings, we're social creatures. We need that aspect to it. But another big part of it is if you ever have to deal with something heavy. Now, I guess that's a way I can use it. Heavy. Deal with a major medical issue or something like that there, you need the support group around you. It's going to help bolster you up. It's going to increase your health and many other factors where you don't necessarily do as well on your own. All right. So if you get a chance, reach out to someone, maybe in the next week. Reach out to someone, go out for coffee, go out for a drink, go for a walk, or at least get a phone call in, talk to them. It's great having the text messages back and forth. That's one thing. But it's another thing to hear someone's voice, which is what I realized afterwards when my friend messaged me. She left the voice messages, which I got to hear. It was just like talking to her. But I was typing back. I wasn't quite into that there. So good for her, not necessarily a little bad on my part, if you will. But yeah, reach out to those people. Make sure you contact them, say hello, leave a voice message. Most text messages, you can send a voicemail, a little voice clip on there. Facebook Messenger, you can leave up to a 60-second voice clip. Do something. Reach out to those people. and let them know you're thinking about them, let them know you care. All right, so do that today and let me know your thoughts on that. If you have any feedback one way or the other on that, of your experience with reaching out to people or them reaching out to you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and as we get into the start of the new week. So have a good one, take care, and balancing to you. Bye-bye.